Brankovic. Here are the starters for the Vaqueros tonight. Wright, Christensen, Cotton, McGee, and Brankovic. And first points of the night, first points of the season, a three. Inbounds it comes to Carr on the left wing. There's Michael Rataj. Did not play in the World University games, but played for the German national team, his native country. Drive by Yesufu. Banker is too strong, no good. And the Vaqueros take it the other way, leading 3-0.
And that's what happened, J-Mo.
New to the Baylor staff, Ron Sanchez, most recently at Virginia. Here we go, back to play. Obi Agbem drives in, extra pass. Yesufu left it short.
Mayo, those guys can come off the bench and provide that rim protection that Scott Drew is used to having.
So Isaac Williams, the fourth, is in. Shot rejected by Cameron Carr. Starts the break the other way. Ball's going to stay with Baylor. Tremendous defensive play by Cam Carr.
And we talk about the rim protection right here. Well, when you can switch 1 through 5, this right here is just good timing by Cam Carr. Catches it before the ball drops. Good awareness. They almost got beat on that backdoor cut. But Cam Carr saves the day, gets it out there, and protects the rim.
So the Bears will inbound on their baseline, still looking for their first points of the night. 3.5 minutes in, first half. Agbem for three, and it's good. A three by Obi Agbem, first points of the season for the Baylor Bears.
And that's what he can do. When he was at Wyoming last year, he was an elite-level bucket getter, one of the most sought-after transfers in the whole portal because he could put the ball through the hoop at a high level.
King, you know this, he was the most outstanding player in the World University games for Baylor, which advanced all the way to the gold medal game. Agbem the run out for the Bears, down 9-3. Pass back to Carr, firing for three and hitting back-to-back threes by Baylor.
And so far, Obi Agbem showing that he can also assist. He can also pass the rock and dish it out too. Right there, good pass to Cam Carr.
Bears missed their first 7 shots of the night. They've hit back-to-back threes to close the deficit to 3. Brankovic, top of the key, will drive in. Shot no, tip no. Isaac Williams, the fourth. Go run out for the Bears. To Agbem for three. Oh, it's good. 3 threes in a row by Baylor to tie the game. Michael Rataj, his first points in a Baylor uniform. Couple of free throws, and Baylor leads for the first time tonight, 11-10. UTRGV attacks, left open. A three is good. UTRGV came into Waco and won the game over Baylor.
Oh, wow.
They played the 8th meeting all time. There's a bucket and a chance at a three-point play.
Because, goodness, look at this. Leaning into the defender, shooting a left-handed floater while you're fading a
17-12, not 18-12, so a 5-point lead for UTRGV. Dribbling on the perimeter is Jalen Washington. Shot up and in, another three from the left side by Marvin McGee.
I think they're relying too heavily on their offense, but not getting enough stops.
Nice pass underneath. Banker is good underneath. Great assist. Back outside, now Agua in the paint. Near steal, knocked away, picked up and put in. Oh, the ball is rolling UTRGV's way. Kai Dixon with the bucket. The visitors from Edinburgh lead over Baylor 24-12.
There's just no flow to the offense right now for this Baylor Bear team. They look lost, not only defensively, like I mentioned earlier, but offensively as well.
16-1 run by UTRGV. Nice give and go, lay in, make it 18-1. Layup, Vaqueros, timeout, Baylor. Caden Powell takes the feed on the baseline left, kicks it back outside. Agbem's three is in. Second made three tonight by Obi Agbem.
And that's a good shot right there because Agbem's hot, but however, the ball has not gotten to the paint. There's not a lot of paint touches where you can get to the paint and kick out for open shots, and right there, that's a contested three.
Actually, the third made three. Skilling saves it inbounds. A dunk by Cam Carr at the other end.
That's what Baylor has to do. They have to rely on their defense and get stops. Let their defense turn into easy offense.
Agbem trying to draw the charge, can't do it, but the ball is stolen away. Carr the other way, the lay-in, no good. Caden Powell fights for the rebound. He'll kick it outside.
I think that is a question mark. that needs to be answered really fast by Scott Drew. And I know he's been looking for a solution.
Brankovic bounces down low. Shot blocked by Agbum. What a defensive play by Obi Agbum. Ahead to Carr, who drains the three in transition.
But getting up right here. Thought he had a layup. Psych. Obi Agbum coming at blocking. Good defense. Leads to easy offense. The transition three by Cam Carr.
Still very nice 59% from the floor. Dan Skillings Jr. shot no good, but Tunde Yesufu puts it in. Agbum at the free throw line, bounces for Ratai, extra pass. Reverse shot is good by Yesufu with a foul.
Simple plays, good cut right there. Not trying to press or force the issue.
Things have been almost all right tonight for UTRGV. Cam Carr, little fadeaway in the paint is good.
I think Cam Carr is so good.
Brankovic backing down Caden Powell. Powell trying to hold his ground. Turnaround shot partially blocked by Caden Powell.
And that's what Caden Powell can do for this Baylor team. Protect the rim at a high level right there.
Sets the screen for Carr. Ball around the perimeter. Now to Obi Agbum. Into the paint. Shot doesn't draw iron. Yesufu pulls it down and puts it up and in. Tie. So ball back in the hands of the Vaqueros. Still a tie game. 5.5 minutes to go before halftime. Wright drives in. Kicks it back outside. Three ball. Bottom of the net by Kai Dixon.
Roster turnover. Who can keep the most guys?
One of two free throws, 2-point game, make it a 4-point game. Nice feed and bucket on the curl by Quo Agua.
They definitely are.
33-29, spin by Skillings in a finger roll for two.
That's his patented move. Last year at Cincinnati.
Rhythm on this spin.
You beat him to the spot, you try to cut him off. He does a good job of using your momentum against you.
With 3.5 minutes on the clock, first half. And Skillings Jr. to Cam Carr, drives in. Shot rolls in and a foul.
Right here. Look at this. Drives and attacks the closeout. He's getting held on one side.
Tournament averaged over 20 points per game. Had one 30-point game for Bears, who were playing as Team USA. Drive, dish, bucket is in.
That's a great dime right there. Get to the paint, play off two. Quick little dump off to the big. High-level pass right there.
Quo Agua with the bucket. Tunde Yesufu stripped to the ball. UTRGV takes it the other way. Baylor gets it back to Skillings. That's a goaltend. Give the bucket. Cam Carr between the rings for the Bears. And a steal and a little bit of a lazy pass. Head fake layup. Good at the other end by Zay Blake.
Hey, I've been really impressed with Zay Blake. Not only is he scoring the ball, he's playing defense, getting the passing lanes. You saw the pass he had earlier. Zay Blake is not afraid, and you can tell that this young man is going to be very, very beneficial for this Vaquero team.
Came off the 8th turnover by Baylor here in the first half. Here's a three, left side by Michael Ratai. He knocks it down. Baylor goes up by 2, 39-37. Minute 40 to play before halftime. Crowd making noise here in Foster Pavilion. Season opener for both Baylor and UTRGV on the opening night of the college basketball season. Good ball movement around the perimeter, under 10 to shoot. Wild looking three is no good. Rebound Dan Skillings Jr. Puts the ball in the hands of Agbum. To Skillings, drive, layup is good. Culture of joy is what Scott Drew would tell you and describe. Yesufu, the steal on the perimeter. Yesufu, layup good at the other end. Baylor extends its largest lead of the first half.
That's where Tunde can make his impact. Great size, very physical. On the defensive side is where he can really, really get things done.
Bears have hit their last 7 shots from the floor to build a 6-point lead. UTRGV looks like they'll play for the final shot of the half. Shot clock's going to catch him here in a minute. Right Outside for three, no good. Skilling's the rebound. Up the floor to Yesufu. A three in transition is good!
Dan Skillings gets the ball to where it needs to go. Tunde knocking it down. Way to end the half right there for Baylor.
On the screen of Agbum. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Yesufu. Leaner baseline right is good. Starts the second half like he ended the first with a bucket.
Oh. Good pass.
Brankovic missed the finger roll, but got his own miss and put it in.
That's a great dime right there. Once again, no backside tag by Baylor. Brankovic misses the first one, cleans it up, gets the second chance point. Good finish. He's just so skilled, J-Mo.
It's his first bucket since the start of the game when he had the first 7 of the night. Makes it 50-41. Baylor on top. Ratai fires it underneath. Yesufu, the reverse layup is good.
In the second chance point, and right here, Ratai playing that point forward spot. Tunde Yesufu, another good cut.
Christensen left wing to Brankovic. Right for three. Yesufu, another rebound for the Bears. Boy, he gets his nose dirty, doesn't he? He doesn't mind getting in there. Three, right side by Obi. Agbum is good. That offensive rebound, by the way, by Brankovic, their first offensive rebound of the night. Remember, they had 0 at halftime.
Oh,
how about Skillings Jr., the drive on the baseline and the dunk.
Skillings right here. Nice crossover, keeps it tight.
Always right, jets into the front court. Right side, Christensen, shot no good. Skilling saves it inbounds to Carr. Carr, the alley-oop, and the flush by Caden Powell. How about that break by the Bears?
Cam Carr, not just a scorer, has decent vision. Good pass right there and good flush by the big fella.
His first points tonight on his first shot of the night by Caden Powell. Christensen three is good from the left-hand corner.
Defender pushing it in transition. Caden Powell slamming it down.
Baylor, because this was Team USA. So there were 5 guys that couldn't play for Baylor. Michael Ratai was there, and he played for the German team. There is Dan Skillings Jr., a 3 in transition, a bucket that puts Baylor up by 19 on the night. Biggest lead of the night for the Bears continues to grow. Skillings' big night. He's in double figures. Now 4 Baylor players double figures scoring. Carr levitates and scores.
Look at the steal right here. Gets out in transition. A lot of guys, you see, shy away from the contact. He goes through the chest, plays through contact. The second.
Who I'm guessing, King, have a long bus ride home tonight.
Man, that's far.
Pray for that bus driver.
That's far. Edinburgh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's far. That's a long drive.
Bucket makes it 66-50 now. Baylor's lead is 16. That was McGee with the last bucket. Ooh, nice dish. McGee has it stuffed by Carr. Backpedals into three-point territory and knocks down a triple. Agbum on the bench. White
pass.
Fires it on the baseline. Yesufu knocks down the triple.
That's a dime right there. Gets off, gets the 2, plays off 2 feet, takes his time, throws the dime with the left hand. Next dead ball, we gotta show that replay.
That is 18 on the night by Yesufu. Running hook shot is good by Jalen Washington, who has back-to-back buckets.
Finish at the top of the league. I mean, it's very rare.
Very rare.
It's slim to none, right? That you'll ever really be able to see that. So, I mean, I just think that, you know, shout out to Commissioner Mark.
And Skillings Jr. Kicks to Carr, left corner. That one rolls in. The shooter's roll. Actually, his first 2 fouls. So 2 fouls on Williams. Ooh. Jumper baseline right is good by Marvin McGee.
You know, players making those contributions, 15,000 to where they come from. You can tell he's a mature young man to be able to do that, has a great heart. I remember my first time, I was nervous. So I know he's nervous. But nonetheless, when he let the game come to him, when he did the small things, it is a long trip. So please don't tell me you're busing all the way to Colorado. Oh, man.
I think they have 1 home game in non-conference. 1 home game in November for sure. Everything else on the road. Powell, whose mom is faculty at the Baylor Law School here. And for Caden, it's coming back home. And this game, unlike the exhibition Baylor played against Indiana last week, you can foul out when you get to 5 fouls. One of the things they did in that exhibition was you can't foul out. And Indiana won it by 2 over Baylor, 76-74. But their last 9 points were scored by guys who had 6 fouls. Would have been out of the game, most likely. So just one of those quirks, you know, not a big deal. Sort of a big deal. Not really a big deal.
It doesn't count against your record, so.
That's true.
You're good. If it counted against your record, I guarantee
that's true.
That wouldn't be a thing.
It's an odd situation, isn't it? Have a completely new team. Yesufu, another bucket.
They do a good job just getting to their spots, and because of their length and their size, they can just rise up over the top of you. True 3-level scores.
There's a 3 from the left side of the floor that is good by Marvin McGee.
This right here is just a good answer. You don't close out, you get confused on that pin down.
There's beat the pressure on the pass across midcourt. To Skillings, to Yesufu. Skillings knifes in, lays it in with a foul.
Look at the bait right there, allows Dan Skillings a free lane. And because of his athleticism, his lane.
10 to shoot for the Bears. Agbam, oh, nice drive. Got around 2 defenders and laid it in with his left hand.
That's such a high-level layup right there. Good execution right there. Ran down clock, got a layup with under 5 seconds. High-level execution to close out a game.
Christensen answers with a light layup of his own. Inbounds to Tunde Yesufu. Now 55 seconds remaining. Baylor 92, UTRGV 78. Pass to Carr, and there's the exclamation point.
Oh.
Cameron Carr.
Look at this right here. Look at the length. Cam Carr can play. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Cam Carr in the NBA one day. Ooh.
Well, he has tied Jacoby Walter for most points in a Baylor debut with 28 tonight.